Alright, so Ubisoft just released their final crossover mission for Far Cry 6 called The Vanishing, and I just played through it, so I'm going to give you my 2 cents on what I thought of it and compare it to some of the other crossover missions to see how it compares. And I'm not going to compare it to the paid DLCs because you got to pay for those, and these are free, so yeah. But this is not going to be a super in-depth review of the crossover mission because after all it is free, so just go ahead and play it. But yeah, before we get started though, a like is really appreciated, and get subscribed for more Far Cry 6 content, and let's get started. So first I want to compare it to the other 2 crossover missions because man, it is a night and day difference between the first 2 and The Vanishing. All right, comparing the 2 is like comparing a freshly made Little Caesars pizza to like some crappy frozen one. All right, the first 2 were about 20 minutes long, and that's being generous. Okay, the first one was 20 minutes long, and the second one was 15 minutes long, and The Vanishing is about 45 minutes long, and that is if you don't die. Okay, if you die, then it's gonna obviously take longer. For me, it took 1 hour because I died once. But yeah, like the first 2 crossover missions were just like a couple objectives and then you're done. That was it. But The Vanishing is actually 3 different chapters. All right, you got to finish 3 chapters, and all throughout the chapters there are some really well done cutscenes, and it is just super well done. You can't even really compare the first 2 to The Vanishing. Yeah, I don't want to go too in depth of what the crossover mission is actually about because after all it is free, so I would recommend you just go ahead and play it to get the whole feel for the crossover mission. But just know that the crossover mission, pretty much you start off, you're stripped of all your weapons, you get nothing but a little silenced pistol and very limited ammo, so you have to be very wise for what you shoot and make sure you're hitting your shots, because if you run out then you're stuck with melee attacks, and while those are still effective, the gun is much better. But as you progress through the mission, you do get better and better weapons like a shotgun, an AR, and a flamethrower at the end of it too, so that is pretty cool. And the whole objective of this mission is to find Trezo, because when you start the mission, Trezo goes vanishing, okay? Disappears. And one more thing, this crossover mission is, you know, based around Stranger Things, but you do not have to have watched Stranger Things or know what Stranger Things is about to make sense of this mission and still have fun in the mission. Okay, I've never watched a single Stranger Things episode in my entire life, and this mission was still very good. I had a lot of fun, and there wasn't any parts that I was like, man, what the heck is going on, other than the fact that there are some enemies that you would find in Stranger Things that are in this mission, but that is about it. But yeah, now I want to hop in Far Cry 6 and show you the weapons that you get for actually completing this crossover mission. So yeah, let's get in there. So once you finish the crossover mission, you're going to get 4 things, and that is this nether shot shotgun, which shoots flame rounds or incendiary rounds. Then you get this rifle right here called the Comrade, I think, yeah, Comrade. Which, as you can see, it looks pretty damn cool, and it has a compressor on it, a red dot sight, a little scope, and a canted sight off to the side, a little red dot, and it has armor piercing rounds, and it is pretty damn good. Okay, and we'll test it out right here. This thing has absolutely 0 recoil whatsoever. And oh, here's the other shotgun. Very good. I do say so myself. And you also get this is just the toaster door, but it has a really cool wrap on it. So it's the same as the toaster door, but it has a really cool looking wrap, as you can see. Very much Stranger Things based, you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, you do get this pistol right here called the Hushed Hunter, and it has a suppressor on it. Whoops. And it has a suppressor on it. As you can see, it does kind of ruin the sights, but you know, it's quiet, that's what matters. So yeah, overall I would say this is 100% the best crossover mission by a long shot. Okay, and honestly I enjoyed playing this more than I did the DLCs, the paid ones. So this thing, it was just super duper good, and I would highly recommend you hop in Far Cry 6 and play it. Do keep in mind you have to have finished the tutorial island right here to play it. So once you get past this island and get over to the mainlands here, you will be able to play this crossover mission. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, then hey, go down below and give it a like, and then get subscribed for more Far Cry 6 content in the future. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.